Welcome everyone to today's new meditation. My name is Kyle. I'm the Buddhist spiritual advisor for Northeastern. I'd like to invite everyone to a comfortable seated posture. I'm going to set a timer real quick. So finding a position that feels stable and steady, where you feel like you can relax and not really exert too much effort, but at the same time where you can stay awake and aware. If you have back problems, you might want to lie down, but if you can stay seated, either on a cushion or a chair, that's good too. And a seated posture is nice because it's somewhere between rest and activity. So when we're lying down, our body's completely at rest. When we're standing up, walking around, doing things, we're active and moving. But while we're seated, we're somewhere in between. So we're keeping the body alert, awake, aware. At the same time, the body is relaxed and stable. And so just checking on the posture, you want 3 points of contact, either your knees or your feet and your sit bones. So kind of triangular base. You want the base of your torso. So the perineum, for anyone who's physiology major or biology major, you want the perineum to be making contact with your seat or cushion. And so the pelvis will actually be slightly tilted forward. This will allow the belly to soften and the lower back to come gently in, forming a nice little S shape. And so I'll set a timer for 25 minutes, letting the shoulders relax, the chin tuck. The eyes can be either closed or gently open if you find you're a little sleepy. You'll hear a bell at the beginning and a bell at the end. I'll offer some guidance throughout. Beginning with a few deep, intentional breaths. Drawing air in through the nose. Letting it out through the nose. And filling up the whole body with air. Doing this a couple times at your own pace. Letting the breath help settle the body and settle the mind. Taking 1 or 2 more breaths at your own pace. When you're ready, allowing the breath to gently return to its natural rhythm. beginning to allow the attention to seep into the body, taking note of how your body feels, a kind of macro level, so looking at the body as a whole. Noticing the feeling of your posture, noticing the rhythm and sensation of breathing, noticing the temperature both inside and outside of your body. And the mind stay broad as it experiences the body. It's not needing to zero in on a particular aspect of the body. Keeping the mind open and allowing the entirety of the experience of the body to enter into our field of awareness. We spend our whole lives with our body. We don't often take the time to really experience what's happening in our body in a resting state. We usually are aware of the body when there's something wrong, or when we're experiencing great pleasure or pain. Right now, taking the time to get to know the body as it is, in this state of alert relaxation. If you notice the mind drifting away from the experience of the body, see if you can note the thought that you're having. See if you can feel that thought as it's reflected in the body. The mind is daydreaming. You might experience a disconnect or numbness within the body. If the mind is filled with worry, you might experience tightness within the body. If the mind is thinking happy and joyful thoughts, you might experience feelings of pleasure or goodness within the body. So even if the mind wanders, using that as a mirror to better understand what's happening in this physical frame. Whatever experience might be appearing within the body, whatever the cause, whether it's a long term illness or ailment, or whether it's from certain habits, just taking it in, not needing the experience of the body to be a particular way. Looking at the body separate from the filter of our preferences, our likes and dislikes, our wants and don't wants. Facing our body with a sense of open awareness and compassion, accepting our body just as it is, moment to moment. If the mind is distracted or or space becomes disturbed, maybe from sounds or movement, noticing how that too is reflected the experience of the body. Letting your mind be totally comfortable, relaxed in the home of our body. If your mind is still within the body. See if you can gently let go of the body as your object of focus. And the mind simply open up to each moment as it's happening. Having the stillness of the body act as a container in which we experience this reality, this moment, just as it is, not needing the mind to be a certain place or do a certain thing. Simply taking it all in. The mind gets caught in a particular whirlpool, particular pattern of thinking. Just coming back to the body, to open awareness. No need to be ruminating, keeping the mind relaxed, open and broad. The rumination is persistent. And keep your awareness anchored in the body. beginning to bring movement gently back into the body, twisting the spine, stretching out nice and gently. No rush. So whatever change you might notice in your mind at this moment, just remembering that throughout the rest of today, you always have access to this place of open, broad, accepting awareness. So once again, my name is Kyle, the Buddhist spiritual advisor for CSDS at Northeastern. If you have any questions, you can find my email on the CSDS website. Otherwise, it was wonderful practicing with you this morning, this afternoon. I wish you a happy Labor Day. Bye.